Hello all, 4-Player Squad Gaming here, and this is our Final Fantasy XIV Dungeon Guide series. We return to the Longstop to see what trouble our tiny friend Brayflox has gotten himself into this time. I welcome you to Brayflox's Longstop Hard. This level 50 dungeon is unlocked during the quest Curds and Slay, and this version is eye-level synced and offers 40 tomestones of poetics upon completion. So without further ado, let's get into the guide. We are immediately met by Brayflox, and we must follow him around the barricades. Circular zones of AoE will light up and we must avoid these. An on-screen prompt will tell us the Gobmachine 6 is firing them. Don't worry, we'll deal with this later. Depending on your ability, you can either kill these groups of ads one by one or collect them up. Whichever way you choose, be mindful of the frontal cone AoEs and the cannon fire of the Gobmachine. Keep progressing around the barricades and kill the ads in your way. The last Illuminati soldier before the wooden walkway will drop a tiny key. Pick this up. Head up the ramp and clear this area. You may have noticed this is the starting zone for the original version, which is pretty neat. Unlock the gate and prepare for boss fight number 1. The Illuminati Commander is our first boss, and if you ever played Bomberman, then get ready for some deja vu. We start this fight as normal with the tank gaining the enmity and facing the boss away from the party. The commander will spawn snipers that will target a random party member. The damage dealers must change focus and kill these as quickly as possible. And before long the boss will start placing bombs that have a cross AoE pattern in a vertical and horizontal column. Multiple bombs will be placed, so make sure to keep mobile and dodge these as necessary. The commander will also use Bomb Toss, which is a circular AoE explosion. This is very easy to avoid, so just walk out of its radius. Avoid the very simple AoE patterns and kill the ads, and you'll soon be on your way. Pick up your loot and head into Brayflox's run stop. In this next area we need to clear the groups of ads and liberate the 3 captured goblins. The Gobmachine will fire Illuminati gliders at you which also need to be killed. Again, depending on your skill or confidence, either kill these group by group or collect them all together, and being mindful of the frontal cone AoEs. On-screen prompts will tell us when we have liberated a goblin, and once all 3 have been liberated, we can lead Brayflox towards the cliff edge and he will blast a way through for us. Head through the tunnel to progress. The Magitek Vangogh 3 is our second boss. This boss has similar mechanics to the final boss in the original version. We can start the fight as normal with the tank gaining enmity and facing it away from the party. Throughout the fight, the Vangob will spawn pools of cerulean which will cause damage over time if stood in them. It is the tank's job to count the boss to a cerulean-free zone, allowing the party to deal damage without being killed. Drill Cannon is a frontal column AoE that the tank should dodge to avoid. The damage dealers need to kill the ads that spawn and make them a priority, as their health will determine damage from the Vangob's Needle Burst. The more health the gliders have, the more damage Needle Burst will do. And towards the end of the fight, Bomb Toss will activate and cause all of the cerulean zones to ignite and cause significant burst damage. Counting the boss into the correct positions will mean the pools are placed so that it is easy for the party to avoid standing in them. Keep up the damage and wave bye bye to the Vangob. Pick up your loot and kill the ads in your way. The Iluminati Marksman here will have a key to get past the gate. Once through, the mini-boss Tarama is to your left. You can either avoid the fight or engage. It is entirely your preference. Clear this area, prioritising the footman behind the barricade as he can spawn extra ads. Once this area is clear, pick up your key, head through the gate and proceed to the final boss. The Gobmachine G6 is our final boss. Remember those annoying AoE circles at the start? Now it's time to get our own back. Start the fight as normal with the tank gaining the enmity and facing it away from the party. The Gobmachine itself doesn't have many attacks. We need to be careful of a frontal flamethrower cone with no indicator and a circular AoE from a bomb. Our main concern is to stay out of the way of the Gobmachine so it doesn't cause hit and run damage. At around 75% health, the boss will spawn a large number of bombs around the room. These need to be attacked in any way to push them to the edge, whilst the party remains in the middle of the room. They will explode after a short time, and if the AoEs overlap and you are in them, then it is just a bad time and you will take large damage, usually enough to kill. Keep piling on the damage until the second phase of ads spawn. Prioritise these and kill them quickly, avoiding hit and run. Clear the next small bomb phase and the third set of ads after that. Then a huge bomb will spawn in the centre. This needs to be killed and is a DPS chain. Whilst destroying the bomb, the boss will charge through it, knocking you out of the way. Keep mobile and keep the damage up on the bomb. Once the bomb is down, switch focus and finish off the Gobmachine. And there you have it, Brayflox's Longstop hard is complete. Remember to pick up your loot and commemorate the player you believe deserves it most. We give this dungeon a difficulty rating 2 out of 5 swords. Though being a hard version, the mechanics are relatively simple. Just avoid those AoEs. Keep an eye out for the Opo-opo minion in a treasure coffer and wave goodbye to Brayflox. Like, comment and subscribe. We are 4Player Squad Gaming. Thanks for watching.